right, the name of this video is This Will Help Anxiety on Stressful Days. So first of all, it may seem, okay, I'm going to talk about how to be a little bit more organized, but this isn't about like planning out your whole life and things like that, although I love to do that. I'm going to talk about what to do when your day starts blowing up on you, some suggestions. I realize sometimes some days are just a lost cause. What I'm talking about here is how to, when you start to feel that day slipping away from you, some things you can try to do to still get, feel like you accomplished something on that day. So first of all, add organization. When you start to see your day spinning out of control, decide what are the 1 to 3 key tasks that you want to get done and do those first, or schedule them for the next morning right away, as long as it doesn't require you like to go to the grocery. So for me, my key tasks for today were for me to outline this video and upload it, as well as the other 2 or 3 that I did this week and last week. Getting them all done and uploaded, and all the descriptions done, and the thumbnails, the little pictures that you see when you scroll through the feed. So that was one of the tasks that I absolutely wanted to accomplish today, and obviously I'm doing it. Second thing was to email my mentor. And the third thing was to practice Spanish. So when these videos are done, I have a couple of meetings and I've got my Spanish stuff sitting out. As soon as those meetings are done, I'll shut down my computer and go right to my Spanish. So those are my 1 to 3 tasks. Yesterday, my tasks were read a chapter of a book. I've talked about this in a few of my videos, Mentored by a Millionaire. It's a book. It's about 20 years old. I have learned a tremendous amount, and I literally have read I used to do a lot of ghostwriting and content editing, so I would read between 2 and 4 business or development books every single month to help edit and content development and things like that, in addition to books that I would read when I used to read a lot of books on CD, and I would have over 20 hours of driving a week, because I would drive back and forth to a town to take my daughter to school. And so I read anywhere from 20 to 50 books a year. And this truly has been one of the top books that I have read. That and anything by Renner, who's a Greek scholar and a Christian. He's a pastor. He teaches Greek roots and things like those. Books have been like changing my life right now. I'm sorry, I've been recording a lot of videos. So anyway, the next thing was, so I wanted to read a chapter of that book. I wanted to read a chapter of a book for pleasure, which I also did. Watch a business development video, and pick up the clutter catcher in my house. The clutter catcher is my dining room table. I seem to like toss everything there. And so my big things these last 2 days were those tasks. So like I said, I still have to upload this video yet today and do my Spanish after my meetings, but I'm most of the way through my list already. So sometimes it's something crucial in business. Other times it's just to get the nagging out of your brain, kind of like clutter in your brain. You just need to feel like you got something done. So the first thing is add organization. If you feel your day getting out of control, is there something that you want to get done that day? A small task, a small victory, write it down. Then get a plan. There's a couple different ways. If you're planning ahead, Darren Hardy, who also wrote a phenomenal book called The Compound Effect. He has a daily broadcast that's like 5 or 6 minutes long called Darren Daily. I would strongly urge you to listen to it, especially if you're in some kind of business or ministry, or you want to have some stuff professionally. It's a great one. He has 2 90-minute power sessions with phone and email off that he does before the day starts. So I learned from him to do that. So I have a plan. My 2 things that I want to accomplish each day, I get those done first thing in the morning. But if you're having a chaotic day that's getting out of control, try to grab, okay, so 2 90-minute days if you're scheduling. Do you have 10 minutes? Like for me, it was the clutter catcher, cleaning off that one table. It took me about 15 minutes. And I just went through the papers quickly, sorted everything down. And when it was done, it was like, there is a visible proof that I accomplished something today. I'm not a neat freak by any stretch. If you're a neat freak, maybe you have another thing. Maybe you have a hidden drawer you want to clean out, or you want to organize your socks. Whatever it is. Maybe it's you want to go outside and walk or run. Whatever it is. So in planning things, you might need to get up a little bit earlier so that you can get up before the distractions. I try to get everything of any kind of importance done before 11 a.m. because after that, it may never get done. I have the most interruptions, and it's the easiest to get me distracted from 11 o'clock in the morning on. And if you hit me after 5:30, there's no point. In fact, I was talking to it's actually Schwan. They deliver like really good ice cream and vegetables and things. I love their sliced cheese. So I have a Schwan guy comes every 2 weeks, and I told him that he keeps texting me about 7:30 at night the day before things are due, and I always will forget to put in my order. And so I asked him if he could text me earlier because I know after 5 o'clock, it's pretty much pointless trying to reach me or get me to do anything of any real importance. Also, I find it's very hard to be creative in the evenings. I'm tired. I can't focus. So if there's any kind of creative thing like writing the scripts, writing out my notes for these videos, I do it first thing in the morning, which is what I did on this. I had this done before 11 a.m. Then just jump in and do it. Have your stuff sitting out the night before neatly. And then when you get up, just do it. I don't even like to put things on my computer when it's important and creative. It's handwritten on a piece of paper because if I turn on my computer, I'm going to be sucked into the chasm of doom. Notice that I'm prioritizing a few tasks, not planning a whole day. 90 minutes and 90 minutes is what Darren Hardy says, and I agree with it completely. And then I listen to my videos in the afternoon while I'm picking things up, doing tasks, running errands, those kind of things. If your plans blow up, it's okay. Like I said, this is about what will you do on stressful days. You make a plan, do the best you can, because you'll feel a lot less stressed if you've gotten those two really important things done and maybe just the third one. But let's say that your whole day is just going crazy on you. What is one task that you realistically can accomplish that will have a real impact on you, whether emotionally, psychologically, or in reality? I mean, if you've got to get the grocery shopping done today, then get the grocery shopping done today and forget the rest. If you've got to pick up your kids from then do that and call it a win. Stop trying to overcommit yourself. Stop trying to fit so many things in there. And that also means turn off my YouTube video. Learn this thing if that's what you feel like you need to do. If not, turn this off and schedule it to watch later and write down your to-do list for this weekend. Stop the video now. I'm fine with it. Put it in your watch later folder. Write down, go to Tips watch later video on Saturday and do it. Great. Awesome. There's always tomorrow. Oh, what's this? Oh, so here's something else I always tell myself when things get crazy. In the Bible, we hear about Adam and Eve in the Christian Bible. I'm a Christian. And God created this perfect world. And he made man. And then he formed woman from the rib of man. And he had these two perfect people that God himself, the perfect creator of the universe, made. And they went, I don't think paradise is good enough. And they sinned. And then one of their kids killed one of their other kids. My takeaway is I can do everything right and have a bad result. A less than ideal result. A murderous, destroying life result. Even God created a perfect world and ended up having kids who did things that made them crazy. So you can do everything perfect and your coworkers may still get upset. You can do everything perfect and still have your plans fall apart. You can do everything perfect and still not get the result you want. Give yourself grace. If the perfect creator of the universe can't have a perfect result all the perfect time with his creation, how in the world are you going to? So just try to get a few things right. Just have a couple of realistic things that you can accomplish or a section of a project that you can accomplish in 90 minutes and get it done and call it a win. So when you have a day that's completely going nuts, find one thing you can hang your hat on that day, even if it's, I did not lose my mind today. I scheduled this stuff out to get done tomorrow. And then call it a win. And allow yourself to feel victorious in that moment and do better tomorrow. But if your day hasn't gone completely insane yet, the way to get the most out of your day is to schedule those 2 very important tasks and get them done, even if that means you have to get up a little bit early. My husband gets up at 4:20 in the morning, so he has 30 minutes to read his Bible before he has to get himself ready and leave for work at 5:20. So if he can get up that crazy early, I can get myself up 90 minutes early to accomplish a couple things. And maybe it's only 15 minutes early. Maybe like him, it's 30 minutes early. But determine what the most important thing is for you to get done each day, and then schedule the time to get it done when you know nobody can distract you. That would be my takeaway. And on the days when it still doesn't go right, forgive yourself, give yourself grace, recognize sometimes it happens, and then move on. I believe in you. Give me your ideas for time management and some of the great things you're working on in the comments, and I will see you next. Oh, please make sure you like and share this video. I really want these videos to get out to people, and also go into my archives and look at other videos that I have up there and share them with people who could benefit from them. I have lots of different topics, and I would love for you to help me get the word out to people and for people to find my channel. Thanks so much. I will see you on the next video. Bye.